Very good morning to all fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Toastmaster Daniel Andrew. I welcome you all to our 376th meeting of our Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club. As everybody in their life has the mission to achieve something, our Toastmasters also has the mission. So our mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their leadership and communication skills, resulting in developing their self confidence and personal growth. Before we get into the meeting, there are three ground rules to be followed during the entire meeting. Rule number one, since this is a virtual meeting, mute your microphone if you and turn off your camera if you are moving that may be distracted during the speaker is speaking. Rule number two, as Toastmasters, we should not speak about sex, religion, and politics. Kindly refrain from speak about these three topics during the entire meeting. And rule number three, do not cross talk or unmute yourself when the speaker is speaking. And also, I encourage all the participants to encourage the speakers in terms of emojis. Now, let me introduce our presiding officers of today's meeting. Toastmaster Shivakumaran. He is born and brought up in Chennai. He is basically MCA graduate and he working as a functional consultant and in manufacturing, supply chain and distribution and costing verticals. Now he contributes in Toastmasters in many roles. He is very active Toastmaster of Wake Up Chennai, and apart from Wake Up Chennai, he also contributes in the division level. Now I welcome our presiding officer, Toastmaster Shivakumaran. Have a big round of applause to Toastmaster Shivakumaran. Over to you.
Thank you, Daniel, for the warm introduction. Sajid Daniel, for the warm introduction. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Uh, it is a pleasant day for me to open today's meeting and do the role of presiding officer. Before we go to the meeting, I want to share some of the learnings which I got recently through over internet or Instagram, I would say. I want to share it with you and then we'll start the meeting. So the learning what I got is they were telling we humans are made for three things, or our brain desires three things in life. One is it seeks reward, the other one is it avoids discomfort, and the other one is it wants to conserve energy. So, evolutionarily, over millions and millions of years, we have grown in that way. That is, we want to seek reward. Food is a very rare commodity for humans. It is not easily available. So we actually seek food and we want to eat it at the time we got it. And any luxuries or any item what we need in life, we want to get it immediately. Then we want to avoid discomfort, like we want to avoid any fights, we want to avoid any mostly challenges whatever coming in our life. And at last, we want to conserve energy. We want to uh, save more. We want to be comfortable and not spend our energy on unnecessary things. These are the basic traits we humans live over millions and millions of years. But current trend, what happened is these three factors are hijacked by our society and our environment. How it hijacked is we seek reward instead of going and putting our hard work to earn money. The same amount of dopamine can be earned through Instagram reels, through watching some other motivational videos. Then avoid discomfort. Everything can be done at home. We don't have to go out or anything that put us in out of our comfort zone. We don't want to do that. And conserve energy. That's what we are doing. We are eating junk food. We are getting the massive amount of dopamine, and we are sitting idle. So if this current trends are continuing, how we will be achieving our goals? On what mode we will be achieving our goals? So the simple plan, what they are telling is we have to set up an environment which will be helpful for us to grow further. how to set up an environment. So if you are going to go for a running, for example, tomorrow morning I plan to go for a running. How I can do that? Because my brain is so addicted. Let's say that I wake up and I see outside it is raining, and my t-shirts are snugged inside the interior part of the bureau, or I don't have my shoes, or the shoes are not clear, the socks are not available. If given that situation, the chances of me going to running is very, very, very less. So what they are suggesting is create an environment which is suitable for you, so you are encouraged to do it. For example, tomorrow if I want to go for running, I have to prepare my shoes ready beside my bed. I have to prepare my t-shirts ready beside my bed. I have to uh, prepare a playlist which I'm going to listen while I'm doing my running, have to be kept ready. If chances are there, I have to call my friend, ask him tomorrow morning, be ready, 6:30 or 6 o'clock, we'll go for running. And at last, we have to even think of the thoughts on which hotel we are going to eat after we after we complete our running. Why we are doing all these things? The reason is we are giving the same three motivational factor or influential factor for our brain. That is, we are seeking reward. Looking at all the important items for us to do the running, we are actually seeking the reward. Yes, it is very easy to run. We are avoiding discomfort. We are not looking for something to go and search and get it, and we are trying to arrange it by the time. And we are conserving energy. Morning, wake up, everything is lined up. All you have to do is put up your shoes, go to running. So this is a hack, they say, for you to perform better, for you to do whatever you want to do in life. If you follow this, this will be so easy. So I was amazed with that, and I understood this is correct because even top CEOs do that. Mark Zuckerberg wear the same T-shirt to all of his meetings. Even recent NVIDIA's CEO Jensen wears the same leather jacket to all of his meetings whenever he is giving his demonstrations. The reason to avoid friction. They don't want to spend time on choosing some item which will be correct and which will be attractive. They simply go with, okay, this is available. This is the level of energy I'm going to consume for that, and let me go and do the rest of the work. So with that humble thought, I want to start meeting number 376, and I would like to request some of the guests to introduce themselves. Guest Annapurni, can you please introduce yourself to about yourself to our club and the member?
Sure thing. Good morning, everyone. I'm Annapurni. I'm based out of Chennai. I've got about 12 years experience. I'm based out of revenue operations, sales analytics role. And I essentially am part of, I tried joining this because I love participating in debates and I don't get a chance to do that often these days. I would like to actively participate in these, get to know a lot of perspective and build my skills and accordingly. I'm also interested in writing poetry, exploring neuroplasticity, and reading books. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, Annapurni. You are already a Toastmaster?
I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, welcome to our club.
Thank you.
We got Gopinath and Lokesh. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Lokesh, and I recently finished my schooling and I'm about to start my college. So I just wanted to, check out this club and develop my communication skills and stage practice. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, welcome, Lokesh. And the next guest is Nirmal. Please introduce yourself. Hello.
Nirmal, you're on mute.
Nirmal,
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Nirmal.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Nirmal. My background is I'm a doctor by profession. So, emergency medicine is my specialty. So, I've had significant experience in leading corporate hospitals in Chennai, like Apollo hospitals, Kaveri hospitals, and I've spent about like 5 years in UK working in the NHS there. So, just came back last year to India. So, and my other hobbies are numbers. I like numbers. So it led me to finance to economics, economics to policies, and relevant geopolitics. I've been tracking this closely for the last 7, 8 years. So as a part of it, I also have some interest in leadership skills. So I thought, let me build my skills and help Toastmasters. Sorry, Toastmasters might guide me to the path of leadership.
Yeah, sure, Nirmal. You never been a Toastmaster before, right? Or
No, I've never been a Toastmaster before.
okay. Yeah, please be in touch with our VPM. He will tell you more about Toastmasters, and you join most of our all of our meetings. You'll get really good experience. This will help you a lot for a lot in your journey of public speaking and leadership.
Definitely. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. And we have our regular guest, Mohini Ramalingam ma'am, joined along with us. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome to the club. And
Thank you so much.
thank you. And yeah, I would request our secretary, Toastmaster Kesavan, to read out the moments of meeting for last meeting. Minutes of meeting.
Sure, sure, Shiva, sure. So the meeting was started by 7:05 by Silent Arms Toastmaster Vignesh. Am I audible, Shiva? Okay. Since I
Yes,
had
go on.
sore throat, yeah. Thank you. So, then, after Vignesh, introduction to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Navneeta. Club elections of 2026-27 was taken over by AD Purnima, and the oath was taken. Post which panel discussions with the district trio and leaders were taken. An educative panel session was taken. Following that, table topic sessions were taken by Toastmaster Karthik. Non-players were also involved in it, and five-side stats session was taken by DTM Alex. An electrifying, amusing, innovative educative session was taken with MC Reena, followed by the Q&A session. Post that, TMOD Navneeta wrapped up the meeting with and handed over the presiding officer, and presiding officer thanked everyone and wrapped up the meeting. Over to you, presiding officer Shiva. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kesavan, for quickly completing your report with all the required details. It was very effectively read out.
Yeah,
To move,
Shiva. We'll share the detail in the group, Shiva.
thank you. To move on further, I would like to request our Toastmaster of the day today to invite him. I would like to read out his introduction. He is 56 years young, an instrumentation and process automation and control engineer with 3 decades of industry experience, from an instrument service engineer to executing projects of critical control systems for oil and gas, power generation, steel, cement industries, etc. A lifelong learner on a mission to transform himself, joined Toastmasters as part of the transformation journey, keenly working on environmental issues and biodiversity, spending time reading books, listening, and learning music. Admire Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and Steve Jobs. After working for Indian and multinational companies in various capacities, starting a responsible enterprise to serve the industry and for the people. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Toastmaster of the day, Satish Kumar, to the stage, please. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shivakumran, the presiding officer for the day. Good morning and welcome to all the guests and Toastmasters. As Toastmaster of the day, my duty is to ensure that all the segments of this meeting happens as per the schedule and as per the agenda, and also to give a theme for this meeting. The theme I've chosen for this meeting is growth. I want a couple of quick inputs from other guests or the Toastmasters. What is growth in your perspective? A quick one from a couple of members. What is growth in your perspective?
Progress.
Okay, thank you, Dr.
Progress
Murugesh.
personally, financially,
Thank you, Dr. Murugesh.
personally, everything.
Yeah.
If
Anyone else?
you've achieved 2 out of the 3 in your tick list, all the things that you have to do, I think that is means growth for me.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohini.
So
Yeah,
the
I'm a
upskilling
growth.
oneself. This
Yeah.
upskilling oneself.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Keshav. Yeah. So growth is different for different people. By definition, growth is a progressive process of development, expansion, or increase in size, amount, or complexity. It's a fundamental concept that applies across many different fields, referring to physical progression in biology, qualitative improvement in personal development, or financial or quantitative expansion in economics. So, is growth always good? Is the question I always have. Is growth good? I'll just quote one example here. Earth is 4.54 billion years old. I mean, these are just few statistics I've researched and taken from the internet. And the modern human being, the Homo sapiens, have lived on the earth for 300,000 years. If we just go a century back from today, in 1926, approximate population was on the earth was 2 billion. And to reach this 2 billion, it took 123 years to reach from 1 billion. That means to double the population to 2 billion, that is from 1 billion to 2 billion, it took 123 years. Whereas today, we stand at a population of 8.3 billion. That is, we all are included in that, you, me, the person next to left to us and right to us, and we all are included into that, about approximately 8.3 billion. That means in about 100 years, we have grown by 400%. And we know how good it is. And again, everybody's thought and everybody's perspective about it. Is it good or bad? Technologically, industrially, we have progressed. We have more comforts, but is it still good? Many of us launch for a leisure, peaceful life. Are we into that? These are the questions we need to ask ourselves. And on this note, I'd like to take the meeting forward. Please think about it. We'll talk about this growth a little later during the meeting. I'd like to invite another interesting person to take us forward for the very specifics of this meeting, and all the roles are taken care well. I'd like to invite Toastmaster Suresh Babu, who is working in L&T, and he has been 20 years plus experience in pharma, FMCG, food and beverage industries. He joined Toastmasters to transform himself as a better communicator and leader. He likes reading books, traveling to new places, and learning new things. Let us welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Suresh Babu. Welcome to you. The podium is yours, Toastmaster Suresh Babu.
Good morning, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guest. Today's theme is growth. Toastmaster is the best place. Is there any other place than Toastmaster to experience that growth? So today I am the general evaluator for the meeting. My role is to evaluate overall the meeting proceedings and give the report end of the meeting. To do this effectively, this evaluation and feedback, I have a tag team with me. Tag team is timer, counter, and grammarian. I will introduce one by one. Let me introduce timer, Toastmaster Gopinath, to explain his role and take it forward. Toastmaster Gopinath.
Yes, sir. Myself, Gopinathan. Today I'm a timer for this meeting. Thank you, sir.
I think
Just explain the
Gopinath,
time.
explain the time for prepared speeches and table topics.
Oh, okay. Speaker one. So for table topic, you have to speak. In 1 minute, I will show green color. After 130 minutes, I will show yellow color. After 2 minutes, I show red color. Evaluation, in 2 minutes I show green color. After 230 minutes I show yellow color, and red, after 3 minutes I show red color. So that's it, sir.
Yeah, Gopinath, can you please tell the timing signals for prepared speeches as well?
Okay. For speaker 1, 5 minutes green color. After 6 minutes I will show yellow colors. After 7 minutes I show red color. For icebreakers, within 4 minutes I show green color. After 5 minutes I show yellow color, and 6 minutes I show red color. Speaker 4, 5 minutes I show green color. In 6 minutes yellow color, 7 minutes red color. Yes, sir. It's okay, sir. This is my first talk, so I'm struggling. Sorry.
Thank you. Good attempt, Gopinath. And
sorry.
I would like to invite very interesting person for a counter. He's a senior design engineer at Fisher Chennai Engineering Center with 5.5 years of experience, holding a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering. He's an enthusiastic cricket lover and an all-rounder on the field. He's on a journey to master the art of great public speaking and leadership. I welcome Toastmaster Haridhi Ilangovan to explain the role of accountant.
Thank you, my central evaluator. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My role is during the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you. Over to Central.
Thank you, Bharati. Now I'll follow up on another very interesting person as a grammarian. He's a doctor, orthodontist, practicing in Velachery for 2 decades, enhanced 5,000 plus miles, interested to explore new places, food, and also fitness freak. I welcome Toastmaster Murugeshan to give a brief about his role as a grammarian.
Thank you, Toastmaster, as a general evaluator, for the warm introduction about me. Good morning, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmaster and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, um, including listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper languages as well as any outstanding words, phrases, quotes, and new vocabularies, appropriate words and thoughts. As a grammarian, it is my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day is so it should be appropriate with the theme, that is escalation, which means intensifying or magnifying the incidents. For example, so we have to escalate our growth, or the media people had escalated the issues. So these are the words which you can use on each and every things what you are using, and everyone are encouraged to use these words, and it will be more appropriate to use these words at each and every speech. I'll give the grammarian report when calling upon during the meeting, and also report on the usage of the word of the day of each and every one. Thank you. Thank you to the
Thanks,
general
Dr. Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Murugesan. Let's escalate our speeches through appropriate time and reduce our pauses, minimize our ha and hums, and also use a proper grammar to improve our speeches and grow in our day-to-day life. With this, I will come back in the end of the meeting to give my report. I'll hand over the charge to Toastmaster of the day, Satish Kumar.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, team. I just have a small request. I know Gopinath is doing for the first time. It is difficult, I think, to run show the timing card. Anybody in our team who's having a laptop and have the setup ready can help us with the timer roll today. To show the green, yellow, and red color.
Sivakumaran, sir, can I try this time? I will try my best. Sorry.
Yeah, Gopinath, you have to share your screen and show us the cards. So far, we have not do that. But yeah, I think Vignesh or Gunasilan, you have the setup ready. Right? Can you help us today with that?
Yes, Mr. Sivakumaran, I will do it.
You will do it, right? I know you were doing for prepared speech. Your speech is coming on second, right?
Yeah.
You can do after your speech. You can do this role, Guna. Until that, we will manage with that. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Sure. Thank you. Bye. Yeah. Over to you, Modi. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Suresh Babu, for taking us through the roles and what they're going to deliver through this meeting. And we are going to go into the first segment of the meeting today, that is prepared speeches. The first meeting is speech is by Toastmaster Daniel Andrew. And Daniel Andrew is being evaluated by Toastmaster Bala, who is a cloud computing expert and a problem solver, and of course, an environmental lover. So I'd like to request General Evaluator for Toastmaster Daniel Andrew, Toastmaster Bala, to give a brief about his speech objectives. Toastmaster Bala.
Thank you, Satish. I think the voice is clear. To introduce about my speaker, Daniel Andrew, the speech details is it's the path of persuasive influence. His title is From Silence to Significance. It's level 1, project 1, ice break speech. The duration is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best, Daniel Andrew. Over to Toastmaster Satish.
So now I'd like to invite Toastmaster Daniel Andrew for his speech. Now, Toastmaster Daniel Andrew, what is the speech title, please?
From silence to significance.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daniel. Toastmaster Daniel Andrew. Significant. Sorry, come again about your speech title.
From silence to significance.
Silence. Yeah, Toastmaster Daniel Andrew. Silence to significance. Silence to significance. Toastmaster Daniel Andrew.
Thank you, TMOD, Toastmaster Satish Kumar. Have you ever met someone who rather prefer to write an exam than to speak for 2 minutes in front of a crowd? Well, that person was myself. I was born and raised in a middle class family where education was considered to be the most powerful tool to build a better future. In our family, we have one simple formula: study well today, the life will reward you tomorrow. So I am the eldest person among three children of our family. I have one brother and one sister. Being eldest came with responsibilities, but the real hero of our family was my mother. My mother carried all the responsibilities of, guiding three children. She ensured we followed discipline, we respected elders, and focused on education. Right? Looking back, I realized that the biggest responsibility was, all the children have to, study properly. So during my school days, my value was quite simple: school, back to home, again school, back to home. That was my routine. My entertainment was very limited, and my distractions were few. My mission was very clear: study hard and make my family proud. So once after some time, the hard work paid off. So when my higher secondary examination results were announced, I became the school topper. The next thing I knew that the reporters and photographers from the local newspaper arrived at my house. Imagine a shy boy being asked to pose for a photograph and being asked questions to answer. So that was probably my first public speaking experience. I was so nervous. Trust me, I was so nervous then and today. After school, I joined mechanical engineering. I entered college with confidence, believing that scoring would be easy as it is now. But life had prepared a different, surprise for me. Until then, most of my subjects were in Tamil. Suddenly, all my engineering subject lectures, assignments were in English. So during the first year, I felt like a batsman facing a fast bowler without seeing the ball. Many times I wondered whether I had chosen the right path or not. But giving up not an option with me that time. So I worked harder and I spent extra times to understand the concepts and improved my English gradually and cleared all my first year examinations. So from the second year, the things started changing. My confidence grew, my performance improved, and slowly I climbed into the ladder of top 5 students in my college. So finally, I completed my mechanical engineering with first class with distinction and achievement, and through great persistence, discipline, and great determination. Soon after graduations, I joined a manufacturing company as the graduate engineer trainee. My professional journey has begun officially now. But now, if you think my story sounds perfect so far, let me reveal a secret. Academically, I was doing well. Professionally, I was progressing. But there was one area where I struggled tremendously. That is communication. speaking in front of people was definitely not my cup of tea. So whenever I had to speak, my heartbeat would increase, my words would run away, and my confidence would run away like than a Formula One race car. So if there was an opportunity to hide behind someone, I'm the first person to hide behind. In meetings, I prefer to be silent. In groups, I prefer staying, not to speak. And on stage, I preferred being nowhere. That was my situations. But over time, I realized something important that is powerful because technical knowledge can help you to get opportunities, but communication and leadership can help us maximize them. So no matter how talented we are, if we cannot express ourselves in front of the people cannot, identify your potential. So that realization brought me into Toastmasters. So I joined Toastmasters with a simple and powerful goal that to become a better communicator and to become a good leader and to build my confidence and to transform myself from someone who hides for who avoids the spotlight into someone who aspires to be inspire others. So today standing in front of you and giving the icebreaker speech itself a significant milestone in my journey. So the school topper, the engineering graduate, and a maintenance professional, and the shy boy who once feared public speaking, they all are the same person. So my journey is still continues, and I believe Toastmasters will help me to become a good leader that I aspire to be. So as I conclude, I would like to leave you a thought. Success may open the doors, but communication and leadership help us walk confidently through them. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Daniel Andrew, for that escalating excitement in your journey. Now, I'd like to invite our speaker number 2 for the day, Toastmaster Gunashilan. Toastmaster Gunashilan is being evaluated by Toastmaster Karthik, who is a sailor on his way to becoming a leader, who has joined us from a different continent far away. Let's welcome Toastmaster Karthik to give the speech objectives of Toastmaster Gunashilan. Toastmaster Karthik.
Thank you, Modi, and good morning, everyone. And a special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Gunasilan. My target speaker, Toastmaster Gunasilan, is giving his icebreaker speech in his pathway persuasive influence in his level 1 and project 1. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and to learn the basic structure of a public speech. Thank you and all the best, Toastmaster Gunasilan. Over to you, Toastmaster Modi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik. Now I'd like to welcome Toastmaster Gunashilan for his speech, for his icebreaker speech. Toastmaster Gunashilan, on the way. On the way, Toastmaster Gunashilan.
Thank you, Mr. Satish. Good morning to all, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Arrived to this Wake Up Chennai Toastmaster Club. And today I am on the way to give my icebreaker speech to introduce myself to the club. Okay. Everyone used to travel every day. Am I right? Every day, everyone used to travel on the way. They may be travel via train, they may be travel via car or bike. So on the way, while we are traveling, we used to see on the either sides of the roads or rail windows, engine. We used to see some sceneries. We used to see some rivers, traffics, and everywhere. And here is my profession. Wherever there is a bridge or a gap in between two land boundaries, I need to connect it. I need to design a bridge. It's my profession. So, for to uh, to see evident, if you have crossed via Valacheri, Madavakam flyovers, it was my initial days of my career, which I have made some design part in it. Madavakam flyover, Perungalathur flyover, and currently I'm working on TFCC railway projects. Okay, and now I am not here to speak about bridges or anything else. So here I am. Whenever I go for any designs or anything, I want to connect with the peoples. So this is the lagging point where I saw in a way of communication. So I am here. Basically, I am from Pondicherry. It's a French colony in India before 1954. And my native is nearby that, about 4 to 5 kilometers, Ariyamuppam. And it's also a very ancient town, Arikamedu. You might have read in a history, Arikamedu. And my father has been there. And I'm not from very poor backgrounds. I'm with the standard backings, and my father is educated. And he also provided me a good education, schools, and everything. And my job is only to study. And I have one younger sister, and she works in a IT company in Bangalore. And after joining engineering, I was very low marks in schools and colleges. My father struggled, and he admitted me in engineering college in Chennai. So I joined there. I completed my civil engineering. On the day while I was joining, I don't know what civil engineering mean to be. They said, take civil. Okay, I will take civil. I spoke with management. They gave me seat. I got admitted. Later, after some times, uh, it got interesting. Somehow I cleared and passed, and I joined. I wanted to do masters to somewhat to enjoy my life. Later, I joined masters in Chennai, enjoyed my life 2 years, and later I came across 4 years. I joined into one company in Chennai. Later, again, I went to Bombay to explore more because I roam mostly South India. I want to explore North India. North India had a very big tribe, very good friends. 4 years I spent there. In 2021, with COVID, I stuck completely in Mumbai. After that, I got married. I have a child. His name is Magira Mitran, and he is 3 years old now. After that, I returned to Chennai. Now, to escalate myself into upskill myself, I have joined this Toastmaster club, and this is my first speech. And to have a growth, I look upon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gulshedan. What an exciting speech it is. And you've done a fabulous job in your icebreakers. And we could understand how you've built bridges from no communication to great communication. Keep building bridges. We know we are safe crossing the bridges you have built. Thank you so much for that. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Parithi. And the evaluator for, sorry?
Toastmaster Prithviraj.
Oh, sorry, Toastmaster Prithviraj, and uh, the evaluator for Toastmaster Prithviraj is Toastmaster Keshavan CR. So, Toastmaster Keshavan CR, I'd like to invite you to give a brief details about the speech of Toastmaster Prithviraj.
Thank you, Team Ori. It was Moses Satish. So my speaker, Prithvi Raj, he's going to give his icebreaker speech. Why I joined Toastmasters. A small prelude, when he's giving his icebreaker speech. This reminds me of my icebreaker speech when I been shared my inputs on why I joined the Toastmasters. So I'm very happy to share Prithvi Raj's title, why I joined Toastmasters. So all the best, Prithvi Raj. Over to TMOD Toastmasters Satish.
What is the pathway?
Level 1 presentation mastery, level 1
Thank
Satish.
you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Keshavan. Toastmaster Prithviraj, the podium is yours. Toastmaster Prithviraj, why I joined Toastmasters? Why I joined Toastmasters? Toastmaster Prithviraj. Over to you.
Thank you, Satish, for the introduction. Every day, night, uh, uh, few days back, every day night, I used to wake up in the middle of night with a bad dream. It is not about a ghost. It is not about a snake which comes in a dream. It's not about I'm going to fail in the exam, but it's about one word. Prithviraj, you're going to give a next speech. That scared me more. So I used to think like, okay, fine. If something is very scary in me, and I was doing a research online, okay, people are saying this one skill which, sorry, I got a call. So one skill which scares many people is not I mean, people are scared about death, and the thing which is more scarier than them is a public speaking. That fact hit me hard. Let me tell you a personal story. I used to work with a boss, and she is working in US, and she is 4 years elder than me. So she joined that company as a manager, then she became a senior manager, and she became a director, and I'm still a manager. I couldn't digest the fact, not because I'm jealous about her, but I was feeling competitive, and I was thinking, what would have brought her to that level in very short span of time? I was thinking and thinking, and the project got over. And the day before I leave the company, I asked her one question. Can you tell me what made a progress for you? She said, yes, there is one skill which have helped me to progress, and I want to show some video. She showed some video which she had 5 years, which she took 5 years before. Is my video? She showed me one video where she was speaking in front of the camera and she was trembling, like even a single word is not coming from her mouth. And then I just got scared. Like, can you tell me what made you to progress this level? She said she mastered one skill, and that one skill is a communication. That hit me hard. Okay, fine. If a person can become a manager to director in 4 years, that very short span of time, with one skill, then I should seriously introspect with myself. That story had brought me many learnings, but I had three key learnings from the story. The first thing is communication is not about speaking, it's more than that. It's about confidence, it's about training your subconscious mind. And the second learning is communication is not about the fluency, it is about, it's not about fancy words or English terms which you use. It's about how you structure a thought and how you present it in front of an audience with your idea, whatever you have in your mind. And the third important thing is practice. Speaking won't come by reading books or watching videos. It comes with the practice. The more you practice, the more you will build. These are the three learnings I got it from the story I had, and I was looking for many sources outside. And finally, I understood when it comes to technology, people say it's a MIT, which is in US. And when it comes to communication, it's Toastmasters. So I made my decision to join Toastmaster just for one reason. I want to practice as much as I could. And I want to be with the fantastic people who are there in the journey as me. So people in this podium, in this audience, guest, whoever is thinking, I hope my story would have inspired you to join the Toastmaster. I hope this is my beginning of the journey, but I'm hoping to achieve big milestones over the period of time. With that note, I'm ending my speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Prithviraj, for that inspiring story of yours. Now I'd like to invite the next speaker, Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. The evaluator for Toastmaster Vijay Kumar is Toastmaster Shivaji. Toastmaster Shivaji, may I request you to please give the objectives of speech by Toastmaster Vijay Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish Kumar, TMOD for the day. I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Vijay on his pathway dynamic leadership, level 1, project 3, introduction to vocal variety and body language. To introduce about Toastmaster Vijay, he is a software engineer, passionate about technology, startup and AI. Outside work, he loves playing badminton, staying fit, listening to tech talks, and spending quality time with his kids. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Satish Kumar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shivaji, for reading out the objectives of the speech. Now it is over to Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. Toastmaster Vijay Kumar, I'm distraction magnet. I'm distraction magnet, Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish. Hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear friends. Every single morning, there is a massive, dramatic, and Hollywood style fight happens in my mind. It between two distinct characters. Character number one, he's so disciplined, focused, prompted, and he aims to settle in US even though Trump won't let it happen. He's kind of my Ambi. Character number two, he's my Remo. He's so cool, obsessed with filter coffee, and invested a lot of time in the local gossips. And he's master of scrolling Instagram reels. Myself, I am stuck in between these two, and I was about to do the same Toastmaster speech practice last night. But you know what happened? Ambi in me. Oh, Vijay, it's 8 p.m. Come on, let's do the Toastmaster speech practice. Remo in me. Oh, Vijay, so cool, man. We have a time till tomorrow 8 p.m. So why we need to hurry? Don't you hear the outside noise? There's a escalation going between our apartment secretary and pet owner lady whose dog pooped in her car parking. So it was so interesting, fascinating. Come on, let's go and see that. And Ambi is telling to me, no, 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 it's not my responsibility. It's not our pet too. Why I need to bother? Remo is saying to me, no, 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 no. As a law-abiding resident of this apartment, it's my responsibility to lean over the balcony and stand like a statue and watch this T20 kind of fight. Then only we will get a lot of content to speak that in tomorrow's men's club, man. Okay, that's it, my dear friends and ladies and gentlemen. My next 2 hours gone in that, and my speech rehearsal was completely postponed. And welcome to my day life. My day life usually starts, the official struggle starts 7 a.m. in the kitchen itself. I usually prepare a tea for my wife who got so tired because of scrolling all her Instagram reels. The decantation was ready and the milk was boiling over the stove. And this need absolute focus. Indian milk has done PhD in tanning. The millisecond you look away, it will boil over and spoil your stove. Ambi, Vijay, come on, just focus the stove. Your coffee depends on this. Hey, so boring, man. Your phone just bustling. Just see, there's a message from Vayasu Pasanga WhatsApp group. In that your Periappa sent a 4K illuminated, blindingly bright good morning message with lotus booming. And I was just coming in between, and I was just thinking, the meanwhile, Ambi is saying, no, 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 don't go inside. It's a trap. It's a black hole. Don't go inside it. No, man, there is a Vadivelu meme followed by that message. Just go inside and watch who has sent that. That's it, friends. I just landed there to send that Vadivel meme, but I was unfortunately inside into the YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, office emails, and everything. By the time I was realizing where I am, I was watching Minvettu Pavangal. That same time, my power apartment was gone. And meanwhile, I was hearing a sound. The milk was boiled over and it spoiled my stove. And immediately, Onion invoked. With Remo and Ambi, Onion also joined. Not from me, from my wife face. Day, community, don't you know how to make a proper tea? That is the sentence she started. And she was giving all the Kumbi Badam and what to say, all the punishment from Onion movie that she has started on my body. To escape from that, I was rushing to office. I usually go office by share auto. I wanted to make that commute as a productive. For that, I started listening AI audio podcast. So the first chapter, welcome to machine learning. Meanwhile, Ambi is saying, Vijay, just focus, don't divert yourself. You have to learn your new skill. Remo, hey Vijay, man, it's so boring. Have you seen the other guy's shoe? It was Puma or Adidas. Can we see that shoe? Can we buy for us? It will be so looking good, man. Come on. That's it. I just landed in Amazon. I was seeing that shoe and I went to Flipkart and Meesho, all the buying apps. And finally, I found a pair of socks instead of buying a shoe. The same time, I was just realizing myself, I did not miss only my AI audio podcast, but also miss my stop. In order to beat the timing, I was running to office. Ambi saying, Vijay, come on, it's too late, run fast. Remo, so cool, man. It's only 17 minutes. Why are you hurrying? It's not required. When manager is escalating you, don't respond at all. That's a thing. I was just landed in front of my system, even though it's 17 minutes late. I don't know how my friend know that I'm landing, I'm sitting in front of my system. He just give a communicator ping. It's a message from my friend Suresh, who is working in the testing department. Day Macha, Varapu Vada, Canteen Kada, that's a developing hints and code word. Remo quickly invoked in me, and Remo is telling, Vijay, come on, it's a fascinating idea, man. Come on, let's go and have a Varapu Vada. Ambi, hey, you just had your breakfast. Why are you need a Varapu Vada? No, no, no. It's unwanted to the current situation. Don't go. No, 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 no. There's an unresolved dispute between Israel and Iran that we have to discuss and we have to settle down immediately. My dear friends, Varapu Vada is so hot. You miss it, you won't get it. And similarly, the deployment or coding issue, anything can be done any day. But the international disputes has to be resolved immediately at the canteen. That's why I was landing on the canteen. The time I was landed, Varapu would have won, but my time gone. So this is how my day usually going. Every evening I check my to-do list. Nothing was completed, but still I had a wonderful memories and stories. I had a nice view, balcony view, a fight between secretary and the pet owner lady, burned milk and Varapu Vada and shoe researchers, and finally Israel-Iran war dispute was over. So, first time in my life, both Ambi and Remo, they agreed for one thing. Even though I lost a lot of time useless, I wasted my time useless, I got a lot of memories and stories to prepare this Toastmaster speech. So, when you are stuck, my dear Toastmasters, when you are stuck sometime or when you are distracted by some WhatsApp message or Instagram reels, don't be too hard yourself. Life is not being productive every millisecond. Just embrace this distraction. And I would say you can ignore your WhatsApp message. You can ignore your Instagram reels. Even you can ignore your office WhatsApp group or mailboxes. But one thing you should not ignore at all. That is boiling milk on the stove. If you ignore, you see onion in your home as well. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Satish.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vijay, for that great speech. I'm sure Toastmaster Gunasekaran is ready to build a bridge between your Ambi and Remo. Thank you so much for that. And now, before we go into the next segment of table topics, I'd like to invite our Vice President membership, Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, for an exciting event, inviting our beloved new members of the club. Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Very good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So this is our time to induct new members to our club. The most recent new members for our club were Suresh Babu, TM Suresh Babu, TM Prithviraj Radhakrishnan, TM Gopalan Ashok. Can you guys turn on the camera before we start the induction?
Yes, Navneet.
Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct TM Suresh Babu, TM Prithviraj Radhakrishnan, TM Gopalan Ashokan, the new members into the Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion, both for these new members and for our club. These individuals have come to Toastmasters seeking to improve their communication and leadership, and we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve. I will now call our new members forward and ask them to join me here. Please withhold your applause until the ceremony is completed. TM Suresh Babu, TM Prithviraj Radhakrishnan, TM Gopalan Ashokan. You are joining a worldwide organization that has helped more than 4 million people learn to communicate more effectively. As members of the Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Mr. Vice President, Education, have these new members been given an opportunity to discuss their needs and goals with the club? Have they been told how the Toastmasters program works and informed of the many benefits they will receive as well as the obligations of membership? Vice President, Education, Toastmasters Shivakumar.
Yes, Navneet, in the process of doing that, I will complete it.
Who have been assigned as a mentor for these new members? Have you done the mentor assignment?
No, it is underway. The process is underway now.
Okay. So the mentors, as experienced Toastmasters, they've been asked to help these new members get off to a good start, and they accept the responsibility and pledge to share their knowledge and experience with our new members that they can immediately begin to benefit from the Toastmasters membership. Membership in this club and in Toastmasters International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards. Yet it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently toward your own self-development, evaluate others' speeches in a spirit of support and sharing. Assist the club in reaching its goals, remain positive and keep a smile on your face. We ask you, our new members, to dedicate yourselves to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help this Toastmasters Club strong and dynamic. Please turn on your camera and affirm your membership by repeating the following words. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Repeat after me. I with your name. Okay. I,
Prithviraj,
D. Suresh Babu,
in the presence of my fellow members,
in the presence of fellow members
of the Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club,
of the Wake Up Toastmasters Club,
make this firm obligation.
Make this firm
obligation
to attend meetings regularly.
To attend meetings regularly.
And prepare fully for. Each assignment. To apply myself.
To
the projects outlined.
To the projects
outlined.
In the Toastmasters education program.
In the Toastmasters education program.
To participate actively.
To participate actively.
In club activities.
In club activities.
To evaluate others.
To evaluate others.
In a positive. Constructive manner. To build open. Friendly relationships. With my fellow members. And to bring others. New members into the club.
New members
to the club.
So that they can also. Gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
Gain the benefits of
Toastmasters.
Okay. Next, would all club members please turn on your camera and repeat your club's privilege to its new members. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
We the members of.
The Wake Up
Chennai Toastmasters Club.
Wake Up
Do you
Chennai
make a
Toastmasters
Chennai
Club.
Toastmasters Club?
Pledge to support
Pledge to
Pledge to
support
support
you in your quest
you in
you
your
in
quest
your quest
for self-development,
for
for
self-development,
for
self-development,
self-development,
to provide you
to provide
to
you
provide you
with positive,
with
with positive,
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 helpful evaluations,
helpful
helpful
evaluation,
evaluations,
to maintain a friendly,
to
to
maintain a
maintain a friendly,
friendly,
supportive atmosphere,
supportive
supportive
atmosphere,
atmosphere,
to give you opportunities
to
to
give you
give you
opportunities
opportunities
to help others,
to
to
help
to
others,
help
help others,
others,
and to make your Toastmasters
and to
and to
make
make
your
the
Toastmasters
Toastmasters
journey
membership a rewarding
membership,
membership a
rewarding
rewarding
and fulfilling experience.
and fulfilling
fulfilling
experience.
experience.
Okay, I think that comes to end of it. So thank you, all fellow Toastmasters, and welcome the new members to our club. Thank you.
Thank you,
Over,
Naveen.
yeah, over to you, Toastmaster Satish Kumar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, for introducing our new members. Well, let us once again welcome all the new members with a round of applause to Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much for joining us. Sure, wish you all the best. And Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, hold on your mic. The next session of table topics we're going to conduct, and just to give a brief introduction about Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, he is an experienced Toastmaster. This is his second leg in his Toastmasters journey. He has been one of the key members of the club. He has been the vice president membership for the year 2025-26, and he is the vice president education elect for 2025-26. Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, over to you to take us through the table topic session.
Good morning, Toastmasters, fellow members, and guests. Growth is one of the few investments where the returns continue for a lifetime. Today, we are not buying stocks, gold, or real estate. We are investing in something far more valuable, qualities that help us become better communicators, better leaders, and better versions of ourselves. So, welcome to the growth auction. In this auction, each participant has been given 1,000 growth rupees. As each item comes up for auction, you will have the opportunity to bid for it. Once an item is sold, the winning bidder must explain why that quality is worth the investment and how it could transform their life. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. Bid boldly, think creatively, and most importantly, have fun. Before we begin, let me explain the rules. I'll present an item for auction. Audience members will place bids. Remember, you have been given 1,000 rupees. The highest bidder wins the item. The winner will answer the table topic for 1 to 2 minutes. At the end of each response, we'll celebrate their investment with a round of applause. Are you ready to invest in growth? Are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can I request the moderator to give me the host access so I can share?
Yeah. Done.
Yeah. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, this is our first growth auction item. So this first item is one that can open doors, inspire action, and help us seize opportunities. So it's confidence. So can I start hearing your bit. Remember, you have been, given 1,000 rupees.
I think DTM Alex Jacob has raised his hand, I think.
Oh, raised your hand. Okay. So it's a bid. Okay. So I see it as 1,000 points from Alex Jacob. This is your.
No, actually, that was by mistake. But if you want me to take it up, I'll take it.
Okay.
Anybody else is taking it?
Yes.
Can I go for it?
Sure. So congratulations, Umar Natraj, Toastmaster Umar Natraj. I think you've just purchased confidence. So the question is, why was it worth every rupee? And what would you do tomorrow that you hesitate to do today? I repeat, what would you do tomorrow that you hesitate to do today? Over to you, Toastmaster Umar Natraj.
How many of you believe that you can win the world with confidence? Raise your hands. Yes, thank you for acknowledging. Definitely, if you have confidence with you, I think you can cross the world. You are unstoppable. I used to think leadership is a little scary and I cannot be an area director. Very recently, I nominated myself for the area director post and thought, why not jump into leadership from communication? All these days, I have taken up communication roles, part in contests, in Toastmasters, and I thought, why not explore leadership? Because Toastmasters is a complete package communication, leadership, connections, and whatnot. So here I dived into the area director interviews and I cleared it, and now I've become the area director of Area E4. So that what made me do it, what gave me that confidence, I think the belief in yourself. If you believe that you can do it, I think you're unstoppable. Universe also sees, yes, this person is striving towards it. Why not I help him or her? And if your thoughts are aligned with the universe, I think universe will make it happen for you. And I think that's what happened. You have to put in the effort, and universe also will see that you're aligned with it and will make it happen for you. So believe in yourself, have that confidence, and definitely you will become unstoppable. And you can be a role model to others, saying, yes, if she can do it, I can also do it. You have that within you. Just go for it, believe in yourself, and I'm sure you can conquer the world. Thanks for this opportunity. Be confident, and I'm sure you can do anything. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Umar Natraj, and congratulations for being area director-elect. And a very amazing message. Believe in yourself. I think what else you need this morning, right? Thank you. And the next auction item. Anybody? Okay. I see a couple of hands. I think the first one, Keshavan. So maybe I'll take this. Keshavan, are you ready? Can you take this up? Okay.
Yes, Toastmaster Navinita.
So our next auction item is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite fear, right? So it is courage. What is one fear you would finally confront, and how would it change your life? I repeat, what is one fear you would finally confront, and how would it change your life? Over to you.
Oh,
Keshav.
thank you, Table Topic Master Toastmaster Navinita. This is a lovely topic, I can say. By far, that one fear which I've been confronting and trying to confront that confronting was very tough. So that confronting is balancing work-life balance. Be it the work life, be it the Toastmaster or the podcast or whatever journey I'm into. The one fear why I'm not able to achieve the balance, why I'm not able to achieve the balance in confronting my personal health, life, and not able to concentrate on the spiritual journey. The way I see why I purchased courage and the symbol lion, I'm trying to be the Narsimha of my life, wherein I can be the best version of myself. Right now, I'm not being the bestest version of myself because that one fear which I'm not able to confront is the balance. See, everyone has their own life balances and their personal balances. There are too many things can be achieved in many things, but if you don't have the mind balance, you cannot balance your personal or your professional. You are into also, if you are in so many things, that's okay because you are destined to do a multitasking work. But if you're not able to confront your fear of balancing yourself, it will be a mundane. Why I am saying it's mundane? That's because the fear of not able to achieve that you are not able to balance itself is a fear of confronting your fear. So thanks and over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Navneeta.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kesavan. Yeah, thank you. Very nicely put together. How work-life balance is important. Thank you. I'll move on to the next auction item. Some people call it the bridge between goals and accomplishment. So it is nothing but discipline. So let me invite Prithviraj Radhakrishnan to take this up. So over to you. It's discipline, your auction item. The question is, what long-term goal would become possible because of this investment? I repeat, what long-term goal would become possible because of this investment? Over to you, Toastmaster Prithviraj.
Thank you for this topic, Navneet. Okay, so everyone wants to aspire for big items. Okay, some people want to become financially successful. Some people want to buy a car. Some people want to own an apartment. Okay, but they lack one thing, which is called a discipline. Every time they see some advertisements or whatever, like when their friends or anyone around them tells about some aspiration, they get motivated at point of time. But that motivation is like a battery charge, which will lose its power over the period of time. But they are not understanding the value of a discipline. So discipline is like a infinite source of energy, which will always stay with you and it drive you towards the goal. And it takes lot of courage, and it takes lot of inbuilt traits to become disciplined for the period of time. What long-term goals is, it is you can achieve anything, but being disciplined will give you a happiness for the period of time, and discipline will give you a good health, and it will give you a good family life over the period of time. So if you want to achieve that, then start working on discipline, and I'm sure you will achieve that. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prithviraj. I think what a amazing statement. Infinite source, discipline is an infinite source of energy, stays with you, drives toward your goals. Amazing statement. Thank you. Who's ready next? Do we have, time for one or two more?
No, Navneet, we are almost 8:30. We can wind up with this.
Okay, sure. So, great. Though it was, three speakers, what an incredible auction. Today we learned the greatest investments aren't found in banks or stock markets. They are found within ourselves. Every quality we explore today has the power to shape our future, strengthen our character, and fuel our growth. Thank you to all our courageous bidders and speakers for sharing your thoughts and experiences. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, TM Satish Kumar.
Thank you so much, Navneet Krishnan, Toastmaster Navneet Krishnan, for that exciting auction. Now we will move on to the next session of the meeting, the general evaluation. And before we go into that, I just have a couple of things to share. Like, we started about growth. We spoke so much about growth in all our speeches and the table topics. And as human beings, we prioritize growth because it is a fundamental human drive, essential for survival, adaptability, and fulfillment. And at Toastmasters, as said by Beck Thomas, a 6-time DTM. I mean, let me repeat it, a 6-time DTM. The club is the face of Toastmasters to the community where it operates. So this is where we all can experiment, explore, and grow as good communicators and speakers and achieve growth as leaders. A Toastmaster should experience holistic growth across 4 core pillars, that is public speaking, impromptu communication, leadership, and self-confidence. And all this happens in a Toastmasters in a supportive environment where we all experience the growth in ourselves and in our fellow Toastmasters. So with this note, I will jump into the next session of evaluations. I'd like to request our general evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Suresh Babu. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Satish Kumar. Let's jump quickly into the evaluation session. We'll start with the prepared speeches evaluation. So I call upon the first speech evaluator, Bala, to give his evaluation report on Daniel's prepared speech. Over to you, Bala.
Oh, thank you. Daniel Andrew, it was very interesting. Not being as an icebreaker, we all know icebreaker is you breaking the ice with a very big glacier, right? Either you hand with a crowbar or with something with a blast. It was very subtle that you were able to perform better, much more professionally, and you were able to pass on your communications much easier to the team. The word you started with, study well today to better tomorrow. You emphasized the importance of education. It was very interesting because we don't come with a silver spoon. So we need to prove what we have done, which we have told very essentially. And you were also some kind of phrases, rephrasing would have been better, like from a shy boy to a super boy. Though you said it, we would need some more gestures. The power of body language literally would have been much better. There were some filler words because you were talking something from your heart. So if you have been a bit able to prepare well, would have been much easier. These are just good thoughts which you can do it. One specific note which I thought I could also add value was might be sense because we are doing it within our screen time. Your hand gestures is limited to very small thing. If you can do a small recording and then check your videos, your left hand and right hand were within the symmetry, which is not there. You can have an open palm gesture, which literally gives the openness about the feeling. So on our overall note, though it's an icebreaker speech, we all thoroughly enjoyed and found that you are in your specific module. All the best, and you've done a wonderful job, Daniel Andrew.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Bala, for that feedback. I'll move on to the next prepared speech, Gunashekaran evaluation. For that, I call upon Karthik to give his evaluation report.
Thank you, General Evaluator, and good morning, everyone. Today we had the pleasure of Toastmaster Gunasilan delivering his icebreaker speech. He gave us a glimpse of who he is. What I loved about his speech is like it was simple and easy to follow, and you gave a clear introduction of your personal background. So now, whenever we all Chennaitis, whoever crosses the Peringal Tour flyover, Velachery, Medavakam, even 10 years down the lane, will remember you. So that connection you have made us in the speech. And you had always a smiling face throughout your speech. So that benefit in public speaking, and you spoke casually. Like you didn't seem any anxious, or there was no any anxiety seen being the first icebreaker speech. A few suggestions I would like to mention is always it's better to, or the suggestion is when you give a speech, it's better to stand and speak. There is also a technical reason behind it. So standing, it allows our lungs and diaphragm to expand normally. So our vocal variety automatically changes. So you don't need to purposefully do it. So the naturally your hands will tend to move, and it's the speech is not about you giving the speech. It's about how you grab the audience attention, how you keep the audience focused on your speech. So something you have to that hand gestures or the vocal variety. So when you stand and give, it would automatically amplifies your voice. And in between, I see 2 to 3 pauses. Maybe you had forgotten the speech or need more like more practice. Again, that get the bit. And when you finished, you had your story. We all know civil engineering and Bombay and COVID and finally coming back in Chennai. But then, yes, we always wanted to join, improve our communication skills. So in this, how did you come to know about Toastmasters and finally landed up in Toastmasters meeting? So that you could have added in your speech. So we all know that you got married and go have a son. And after that, like how ended up in Toastmasters meeting, because we still many of us don't know what is a Toastmaster and all that. So that could have been an added this one. Overall, it was a successful icebreaker speech. We now know about you, and we look forward hearing your speech in the future speeches. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik. We have next evaluation for Prithviraj. Prithviraj prepared speech. I invite Keshav to give his evaluation on Prithviraj's speech.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Suresh Babu. Thanks for that. So my speaker, Prithviraj, why I joined Toastmasters. What a soulful and empathetic speech he has given. So, sharing his personal journey to till now. The way I see your speech, Prithviraj, is like waves coming to ocean. So there are ways in which you can shown that power of speaking can be improved, power of communication can be improved. The first biggest fear of speaking is coming up in the camera and showcasing yourself and giving up speech. That you have mastered today. Why I joined Toastmasters. Sharing your journey from where you have started in the travel and the bits and travel on the path the main crux of the pathways you have joined, and from where and how you joined Toastmasters is a lovely thing to note. The way I see it, there was some technical glitch. Well, your vocal variety is good, and your presence in the camera was good, but you could have made a more Illuminati and more spicy enough to see the camera often, because when audience are looking up to you, you have to look at them and speak. There are some instances where you can be your best version of yourself, seeing the camera and giving your thoughts. There was some point where I could find that you were little thinking and then speaking, so you can improve on that part. And since it's an icebreaker seat, the best version is shown, but you have voiced out yourself and shown the courage of being a speaker and a communicator. But the crux is that the lively moment should be captured in a way. So in that sense, overall a great empathetic and superb speech. I love the way you have taken forward, and I wish you a great journey and soulful journey on your power of communication and speaking. So the one thing is that you can have you can improve yourself on the technicalities, and you can watch the audience. That's the only suggestion I can say. That's all. Over to General Evaluator Toastmaster Suresh. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Keshav.
Thank you. Thank you, Keshav. I would the next final prepared speech evaluation of Vijay. I don't know, Vijay or Ambi or Remo. So whom he is going to evaluate? I'll call upon Shivaji to give us the evaluation report.
Thank you, General Evaluator Suresh Babu. Once again, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I really enjoyed Toastmaster Vijay Speaks. The title, I am a distraction magnet. But I did get distracted as your speech was so engaging, and I stayed completely with you from start to finish, I would say. You started clearly and got us interested right away. Toastmaster Vijay, you escalated your speech to next level, and you used the stage well, moved with purpose, and then so it's easy for us to follow you. Your body language is strong, it's very perfect. You stood comfortably and use helpful gestures. You use your facial expression match your story, and the content is very structured, and so that everyone related to the movie and also the incidents which happens in daily in our kitchen. Your eye contact was good, and many people in the room felt included, I guess. You used your voice, you changed the tone, speed, and volume, and it's very good for the pathway what you have chosen today. So I liked the mimicry and the accent you used. You added humor, and you brought a character into that title. Escalated from Ambi to Remo, de-escalated from Remo to Ambi. It's a top notch and taken the stage to the next level. Your speech is well organized and engaging, and then the gesture supported you. Your accent and mimicry, the volume and everything supported your story. One improvement, keep an eye on the timer and adhere to the allocated time. Your script and delivery was excellent and engaging, so that I barely noticed the time. Even I didn't notice the timing. So because your topic and the way you taken the stage is amazing. In a short, you gave a confident, clear, and entertaining speech. With adhere to the allocated time, your speech will be added towards the Toastmaster journey to the next level. Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. Over to you, General Evaluator Suresh Babu.
Thank you,
Thank
Toastmaster
you.
Shivaji.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Shivaji. I have seen one interesting question in today's agenda, meeting agenda, evaluation of evaluators. I think today he will have evaluation of these evaluators by Alex. Alex, Jacob, you can take it up from here for evaluating the evaluators.
So thank you, General Evaluator Suresh Babu. Am I audible, visible?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I know it is 8:44 and we all need to go for work and other important duties in the morning. As the evaluation of evaluation, is a quick feedback on how our evaluators, especially the newbie evaluators, evaluated. The quick structure about Toastmasters evaluation is about PRC, which is commendation, recommendation, and commendation. So we start with positives. We suggest recommendation which can be implemented easily, and then we close with the commendation. So almost all the evaluators have done a phenomenal job. One quick question though, was Daniel's speech today an icebreaker speech?
Yes, it is the icebreaker speech.
It was an icebreaker speech. All right, cool. So, see, a few things more than the evaluation, I would say that when the Toastmaster introduces a speaker, it is the introduction and the speech and the titles and the levels are very important, and also for the evaluator, so that even the audience members understand that the person is giving a particular speech. Because an icebreaker is evaluated in a particular way, whereas an advanced speech can be evaluated in a different way. So quickly to the icebreaker. It was a fantastic icebreaker. Icebreaker is all about yourself. We may not suggest too much about body language, but for voice modulation. However, because he's doing for the second time as a pathway, next pathway is starting, maybe he can be given a little more stronger feedback. So that was the only thing. Now, coming to the second speaker, it was again a great speech. What I want just a second. Second speaker's name?
Gunaseelan.
Only suggestion, and probably the evaluator would have missed it. You gave a fantastic evaluation. Only the suggestion is in Toastmasters, we follow a particular order. It can be a chronological order, or it can be a story to start with. So what happened is you started off, then you went to the French colony, then you went to Mumbai, then you came back, got married. So what happens with an audience mind, it is a mix of stories coming. So I would have just probably started with the French colony or a story there, then your story, and then some interesting aspect, and then you close it. And why did you join Toastmasters? So this is about structuring the speech. Probably you can think through that. And our next speaker was Prithvi. So Prithvi, overall fantastic. Evaluator, one suggestion. What I felt is Prithvi, for an icebreaker, he was overdoing things which is not needed. We can strictly be there on the agenda and the objectives of the speech, saying that yeah, it is about myself. Short stories on anecdotes from my life, and you can close it. Why am I saying that? I've seen many of the Toastmasters who want to give an icebreaker speech overdoing things and suddenly losing motivation. So you can slow start and steady growth. That makes the difference. And our final speaker, Vijay, I'm sure a lot of us were entertained throughout, and the timer probably would have entertained. I'm not sure what happened to the timer. I didn't see the timer card. Overall, great speech. Vijay, only suggestion to you is probably the evaluator can also think through that way. Your segment of speech or your techniques you use the speech should not overpower your speech. I repeat, the techniques you use, whether the body language, voice modulation, or any other technique you use, should not overpower your speech. So if I ask you, I'll remember the Vijay, the speaker, and the techniques he used. But what was the speech and what was the message? I am still not able to understand fully. So what you need to do is you can have a story, and in between the story, you can have one or two highlighting factors. It can be high, good voice modulation. He spoke to me like that, and drop it. It is fine. Or then a body language to amplify. So overall, I must say that it was a fantastic day. Let's keep up the momentum, and let's evaluate and give speeches and improve ourselves. Thank you so much. Over to the general evaluator.
Thank you indeed, Alex. It's very, very valuable feedback. I think all the members will make use of this. And quickly, let's get into the evaluation session further into a report of tag team. I'll start with the timer. Timer Gunaseelan, can you share your report and explain who are all qualified speakers for voting?
Hi. From starting the prepared speech, Mr. Daniel, Toastmaster Daniel has taken 6 minutes 15 seconds, and myself Gunasilan 4 minutes 30 seconds, and Prithviraj 5 minutes 30 seconds, and Toastmaster Vijay Kumar 8 minutes 43 seconds. On coming to table topics, Toastmaster Uma Natarajan has taken 1 minute 56 seconds, and Mr. Keshav has taken 1 minute 59 seconds. Finally, Prithviraj 1 minute 40 seconds. On evaluations, the time has been Mr. Bala 2 minutes 2 seconds, Mr. Karthik 2 minutes 45 seconds, and Mr. Kesavan 2 minutes 45 seconds, and Shiva has been 2 minutes 15 seconds. That's all.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Toastmaster Gunasilan. Next, I'll call upon our counter, Bharati Ilangovan, to give his report.
Yeah. So my report is, am I audible?
Yes. Go ahead, Bharati.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's a good session. Only few of them uses the filler word and filler sounds. So Toastmaster Daniel Andrew used filler words more than 2 times, and Toastmaster Gunaseelan used filler words so more than 3 times, and more than 3 times. And Toastmaster Prithviraj used filler words and so more than 3 times. Filler sounds more than 3 times. And Toastmaster Vijay Kumar used so more than 3 times, and used 2 times. And Toastmaster Navanita used filler sounds more than 3 times. And Toastmaster Kesavan used filler words more than 3 times, and filler sounds more than 3 times. And he used repeated words more than 2 times. And Toastmaster Shivaji used filler sound more than 3 times. So that's my report. Over to you, General Alex.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Bharati Ilangovan. Finally, I call upon our grammarian, Toastmaster Murugesan, to give his report.
Thank you. The word of the day, escalating, used by our TMOD, escalating excitement. And the first speaker, Daniel, had used different words like persuade, aspire to inspire, success can open the door, and not my cup of tea. So there are small changes which he has to correct. It is all the children's. So children. So all are the same person. So these phrases has to be changed. And he can use the words I applied in various situations, but not able to use that word of the day. And the second speaker is Gunaseelan. So he had used evident, connecting with people, standard bagging, upskill or upgrade, all this. And there are few phrases has to change on the either side. On either side, my sister works. My sister was working. It got interested. I got interested. Like small changes has to make it. And the speaker three, Prithviraj. So we had used the phrases, it's not about, it's not about, it's not about. So that's a good thing. Thrice and it is about. So a good phrases. And also um, um, he had, I want certain key learnings, 3 key learnings. So all these are good phrases he had used. And the speaker 4, Vijay Kumar, had used the word of the day, escalation and prompt, passionating, boiled over. So all this, and also he has used this words like Valapu Vadai, Canteen Kadai. So all these phrases are very interesting, and embrace over distractions. So embrace the distraction, all this. And in this TTM, table topic, they have used courage, all this discipline, all this 3 words, they have used it. And traits, infinite source of energy, all this. And the evaluation session used words like soulful, empathetic, showcasing, glitches, empathetic, and the evaluator, Suvaji, has used the word of the day, escalator. So overall, it was a lot of new vocabularies and also phrases we have used in this meeting. Thank you. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Murugesh. It was indeed, it's a very elaborate evaluation. So now coming to the last session, I will give my final evaluation and feedback on this overall meeting. And the meeting was started on time with the Sergeant at Arms opening the meeting and followed by handing over the charge to the presiding officer. And presiding officer started the meeting very well with a good hack to share. And he had promptly introduced the guest to the meeting, and he invited them to talk. And then from there, it transitioned on to Toastmaster of the Day. And Satish Kumar, I think, so you have started saying that, started with the team and very well connected with the team and started the discussion and opened up further the discussion with the general evaluator and other speeches. And on the table topics, all the topics, 3 topics as given, all are relevant. I like that way the auction is done. Really good and very interesting. It was hooking all of us to what is coming out of next, what is next. And all the tag teams, I thank all the tag team, was a wonderful job. Timer, Accounter, and Grammarian, they did their best, and that is good to see in this meeting. And also introduction of new evaluation of evaluators was very good, and I think I have not seen in any other Toastmaster Club other meetings. This is the first time I'm seeing. It's really good, encouraging for us to learn from the good speakers and also and improve ourselves and then grow in our public speaking or communication skill. There are 2 areas which I would like to point on, give some pointer on this where we can improve on in this Toastmaster meetings. A newcomer has to be well, maybe trained for a role, and it will help us to start the meeting immediately without much ado, and then finally finding out who will take up the role. As one. Second, asking the title to the speaker, I think maybe avoided if the speaker, promptly gives the title. That would have helped us. And finally, this meeting is stretched a lot. There are 4 speakers followed by induction program, and then have a big evaluation, 4 evaluation, and then evaluation of evaluator. It's quite stretched, and then time, it's run out of the time. Maybe I would suggest like when we know we have so many things to offer, I think it's better like we reduce the number of speeches, and then we make sure that we complete the meeting on time. And additional last one point which I want to make is it would be better to call a guest to speak in a table topic to help us to understand their mindset and also to welcome them for the Toastmaster Club meetings. With this, I would like to end my evaluation session. And it's really interesting for me in this journey. It's a continuous learning, collective evaluation, and we are escalating our speeches through Toastmaster Club. I would now hand over the charge to Toastmaster of the Day, Satish Kumar. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster Satish Kumar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suresh Babu, for that great evaluation. Very valid, focused feedback points you have given us. Thank you so much for that. And you did a fabulous job of taking us through this meeting, conducting all the sessions seamlessly. This is what is growth. In Toastmasters, it is about not just about the speeches, it is about all the roles that we all take We all learn through those roles. We all experience those roles, and we all listen to the speakers and everybody else so keenly, and that itself is a growth. And we learn from each of these speeches, each of the roles. It's not about rush. It is not about packed meetings, or it's not about number of speeches. It is about the quality of the meeting. It is not a race. It is an experience we all should have. It is growth doesn't come with speed. It is by experiencing, by learning, by listening, and absorbing what we are experiencing today, and use it for tomorrow, for the next meeting, in our life, in our profession. I just have one more suggestion before I hand it over to the presiding officer, that all the evaluators, please fill in the forms that are given by the speakers. Take that 5 minutes of time. You already put in effort, noted the points on the improvement areas, and of course the good points on the evaluation. Note them on the sheet and return it back to the speakers. It is a two-way document. The speaker can refer it later. And also it helps you crystallize your thoughts and put it in writing and give it. So that helps the speaker definitely refer it later and improve. It's not just about just giving the evaluation or during the meeting. Okay. Request you to please adhere to that. On this note, and I hope everybody has voted. And I request our Sergeant at Arms to declare the results if he has received enough votes for the roles and the speeches.
Satish, you can hand it over to me. I will take it from here.
Okay. So on this note of growth, let us focus on quality and not the quantity. I hand over the podium to the presiding officer and vice president membership of this club and president-elect for the next term, Toastmaster Shivakumar.
Thank you, Satish. Thank you for conducting the TMOD role for today. I think most of our members have left because it is almost 9 o'clock. So we have a couple of guests available. Hari, can you please give your feedback on today's meeting? Hello. Okay, so that's fine. So let me announce the results for today's meeting. The best role player, the best main role player is won by General Evaluator TM Suresh. Congratulations, Suresh Babu. Then the best tag role player is backed by Toastmaster Dr. Murugesan, grammarian. Congratulations, grammarian Murugesan. Then the best speaker for today's speech is Toastmaster Vijay. And congratulations, Toastmaster Vijay, speaker number 4. And the best table topic speaker is, as usual, Uma Natraj. Uma Natraj, you become AD, you should be taking membership in our club also. Congratulations for becoming an AD and also for winning today's table topic session. And at last, evaluations, the best evaluator is won by Toastmaster Siva Gurusamy. So congratulations to all the winners. And I think we are over the time. So I don't want to take further time. We had a fantastic session today. We are overwhelmed and overshoot our time. However, it's okay. We will have different type of experiences and we will improve day by day. Thanks everyone for joining. And but with this, I adjourn meeting number 376 and we will wind up the call. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Have a great day today.